Hello and welcome. I'm Yaza and this is dronestry. And pretty much that's 2 weeks of progress since the last devblog, minus pretty much 1 week or half a week because of a vacation. So let's start. Uh, let's just start a game. Just compile it, start it, and see what we have here. What changed? You might already see some new blocks. You might see some different behavior, but not really. And this, you see they're going here. The enemy drones are coming over to the buildings and they're destroying it. They're attacking the player factory. And this is the blocks don't get destroyed completely, but they get disabled temporarily. I don't want to like punish the player by just destroying their shit. But here you see this got disabled, and now it doesn't move. And also another thing you can see is the preview of the item. You can see that the drones, the designs, got a new image. Basically, it's not the generic image as before, but it's actual 3D representation of the thing, which is generated on the go, on the fly. Let me just create something new. Let's save it as new. Exit, factory view, and let's see. See, there's our new design. And also, if you hover over it, you can see the required amount of stuff. I can just change this thing, and we can see it's shown right here. Those guys are just jabbing on the factory. We don't have any friendly drones to fight them with, and that's because I disabled them. I disabled the initial group of friendly drones. And here I'm gonna show you a different thing I've made, and that's let's see. They're gonna start fighting soon because they're gonna come over here, and those drones we're gonna pick up on those guys. What changed is the AI of those drones. They use collisions now to detect stuff around them. They used collisions to detect blocks. They used collisions, like radial collision spheres, to detect other enemies. And you see they got rid of those enemies, and now what we can do is, let's see, I'll have this one. Okay, and now what we can do is there's a new feature, which is waypoints. You can see all of them just rotating. Also, you can see them rotating like smoothly. That's also added. And you can see there's my first vertex shader, pretty much, I've made. It's pretty cool, pretty cute, huh? I just wanted to make something, make a wavy flag, and that's it. Came out pretty nice. Although it's not really that visible that much from here, but it works. Okay, so you can see them circling around this waypoint, and that's basically like their patrol. Patrol. What's the pronunciation?
Patrol. Patrol.
Whatever. But they just hover around the waypoint. If I disable the waypoint, which is I hover over the waypoint, disable it, they're gonna come back to their original spaces. So for those drones, it's gonna be like the spawn point. For both of those, it's gonna be spawn point. So I'm gonna send them over here. That's the feature. I can just order every single drone to attack some certain spot. There's only one waypoint right now. I didn't need any more, but it does the job, right? It's just the bare minimum for it to like go here, destroy those guys. They kind of they overshot it. I'm probably gonna have to make the drones less floaty. But yeah, you see, they came over here, destroyed all the enemies, destroyed the spawner, and we're all good and golden. Let's just send them over somewhere where they don't bother us. One of the things that changed is let me think. splitters. I've added a splitter block, and you don't really see the change, but the change is here, and all the blocks that pass items, they all work on collisions now. And before they worked on basically like just getting the position and doing a dictionary lookup, which was efficient, I think, which was like good enough, right? Especially with like a grid partitioner, which would basically like just get all the blocks around it, and then just get the position and compare the position of the block with the position from going from out here. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, this changed, right? So everything now works on collisions. I'm making a bet on collisions because I think I don't want to make my own solutions that much, because I've started working on the splitter, and the splitter is basically like 2 blocks, right? You can see this 2 blocks. Also, there's a weird thing going on here, which I will have to address somehow. Which is like if you're on the edge, this grid gets like all funky. But it's all straight. It doesn't go like in the other side, because it's just like a single mesh. But what the splitter is doing is splitting, is splitting the items that come in there. So let me just show you. It's gonna go like that, and it should work just fine. There's not much limitation to the splitter, so you can basically like, if you want, you could just hit it from the side, hit it from the front, and it's kind of funny. It probably shouldn't work like that. It's something that's gonna change later. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. The splitter, it took some time to make, but it's just basically a hacked code. I just took conveyor belt code, duplicated some things inside of it, and just made it, just pass along, one side, the other side, one side, the other side, and made it work like twice as fast, because it's using like 2 blocks, right? So there's the conveyor belts, and that's pretty useful. The next thing is probably going to be a thing to, like in Factorio, you have like the grippers, whatever the name is, the mechanical arms that basically pass item, like you place it here, and passes item from here to here. I'm wondering what kind of solution I will use. Maybe not the grippers, maybe just like maybe like a thing that goes over above the conveyor belt and just passes it like along an axis, like it's Cartesian, like in robotics, it's like Cartesian robot or something like that. Basically, yeah, just pass from one place to the other. And if I think about it, I think that's gonna be. I think that's it. Oh, the last thing I've made as an experiment, pretty much, is this thing, which is the model, which is pretty much my first 3D model that I've kind of made and put in the game. It's not my first 3D model like overall, but it's like something I just wanted to try out. The cool thing is this model is basically you can pass path of you can pass Blender path in the editor, and then you can and then the Godot is basically just exporting it automatically. You don't have to do anything else. You just change the blend file, you save it here, you change the blend file, and it just re-imports itself like automatically. You can also change the import settings here, but yeah, I didn't change anything. So that's pretty cool. So that's gonna be it for now. I hope I didn't miss anything. That's been like 2 weeks of progress, minus 4 or 5 days. So basically 1 week. So thanks for watching. See you next time.